Welcome to Dan Brown's universe.
Life has rules, and one is generally expected to follow those rules. I'm okay with an occasional bending of the rules, but when somebody makes a commitment to a position or an activity or a commitment to a cause, they are expected to follow through completely with any related rules. Our society is dependent on trust. When somebody agrees to do something, all we have in that person is trust that they will follow through on their commitment. When someone fails to follow through on a commitment, it breaks down the basic fibers that hold our society together. It starts off small, but if we do not do what is required of us to hold rule breakers accountable, it's a slippery slope, folks. We risk the complete and total destruction of our society. I don't particularly enjoy being a preacher of gloom and doom, and I don't have to be. There is one easy solution. Follow the rules. Okay, you're probably a little bit curious as to why I am suddenly so adamant about the concept of rules. I sit before you today, a man scorned. I have a friend whose name is Addison, who has willingly participated in the Wrist Strong campaign. Now, for those of you that don't know what the Wrist Strong campaign is, it is a campaign started by Stephen Colbert to increase awareness of wrist violence. He has red bracelets similar to the Lance Armstrong Live Strong bracelets, and the idea is the more people that see these bracelets, the more awareness there will be. Anyone who has a Wrist Strong bracelet, if they ever meet someone more famous than themselves, they have been ordered by their commander, Stephen Colbert, to give their Wrist Strong bracelet to that person who is more famous, in the hopes that since they're more famous, they'll be seen more often, and that the Wrist Strong bracelet will be seen more often, and awareness of wrist violence will go up. I am more famous than my friend Addison. This is not about ego, though. This is not about me. This is about holding Addison accountable. This is about furthering the cause of Wrist Strong. I have tried talking with him about it. I have tried proving to him beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am more famous than him, which I am. I have exhausted all diplomatic resources, and I feel that at this time I am left with only one option. I declare war on Addison.
Let's go on an adventure! Adventure time!
Phase 1. Psychological warfare. The goal of this phase is to crush Addison's will, to make him more susceptible to future attacks. After lots of careful consideration, I have concluded that the best way to go about this phase is via a prank phone call.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Addison. My name is Paul Donovan, and I am calling from SGT Enterprises. I'm just here to confirm some final details about your order. Everything is pretty much finalized. Saturday, April 12th, 2008, that's the date that the exhibition is going to take place. At 9 a.m., the crew should arrive at your house, and the setup will be complete at around 2 o'clock p.m. The exhibition... What?
What?
Hold on just a second. It says here, Chelsea's Pearl Diving Emporium has been providing quality pearl diving exhibitions to the Midwest for over 15 years.
Midwest Pearl? That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm supposed to confirm with you that the invoicing sounds correct, that the invoicing is correct, excuse me. Setup and teardown is going to cost $500. There is also a chlorination fee of $50. It takes chlorine to make sure that the tank is safe for the divers.
No, that can't be correct.
What?
I don't have $500 for diving. That would overdraw my account. I can't. No, this is not correct. There must be some mistake. I didn't order any pearl diving to the Raptor. There's no water. It doesn't even make any sense. You should cancel the order. Cancel the order. Please. Don't charge my account. Do you have my account number?
Well,
my billing information?
no. Let me explain to you real quick the position I'm in.
I already said, how do you even have my address?
Well, no, hold on. If you please lower your voice. Please lower your voice.
Robbery.
All we are. The company I work for, SGT Enterprises, we're just a small New York-based company, and we are actually hired by a larger company. So I don't actually work for the company that is going to be doing the exhibition. But we're just here to do final order confirmation, final preparations for obscure deliveries.
Don't make obscure deliveries, though. You have to cancel it.
Have you not been contacted before about this?
No, I've never heard anything about this before.
Okay.
There's nothing about pearl diving.
By the time that it comes to us, I generally, there's been contact and everything is almost completely finalized.
Well, there's obviously been some mistake then, because I've not been contacted at all. Don't send anyone to my house. Don't come to my house. Don't bill me. I'm not going to pay it. Talk to your manager. There has to be someone in charge that I can talk to.
I can check real quick. Can you hold on just a second?
Sure.
All of our managers are busy at this current time, sir, but I can refer you to
Contest time.
Phase 2, building my army. In order to adequately crush Addison, I need to have as large of an army as is possible. Therefore, I am having a video contest. Who can create the best 30-second recruitment video for the elite tier of the Dan Brown Universe's army, the Brownies? Videos will be judged on 3 basic criteria: intensity, creativity, and overall recruitment effectiveness. Together, we can win this war.
Interesting viewer.
I just farted. This week's interesting viewer is, and I think I'm pronouncing this right, sorry if I'm not, Zahid Khan from Michigan. Zahid is, by all outward appearances, a very normal boy. He plays tennis, he is on his school's robotics team, he can solve a Rubik's Cube, you know, all relatively normal things. Now you're probably saying to yourself, Dan, there's nothing interesting about not being interesting. Why is he your interesting viewer? It's not about what he does. It's about who he is. This whole episode has been about war. I need people on my side who know intuitively, just naturally, how to play the game of war and win. Do you remember Zahid's last name? It's Khan. Yeah, that Khan. Zahid is a direct descendant of Genghis Khan, and when it comes to war, you can't do much better than that. Phase 3, the email campaign. I've given Addison a lot of grief this episode, and before we go, I'd just like to say that I want to give you guys a chance to give Addison grief too. I have created for Addison an email account, hatemailforaddison@gmail.com. When you're done watching this episode, it would be greatly appreciated if you would take a couple of minutes to write Addison a hate-filled message telling him that I deserve his wrist-strong bracelet. I'll see you next week.